The year is 2009. Simon Sinek, a leadership expert and speaker, writes a book called Start With Why. He wants to help people and businesses inspire others. He looks at great leaders and successful companies. He asks, why do some people and companies achieve more than others? The answer, he says, is not in what they do or how they do it. The answer is in why they do it. Simon introduces the idea of the golden circle. It has three parts: why, how, and what. Most people start from the outside. They talk about what they do and how they do it. But the most inspiring leaders and companies start with why. They know their purpose. They know why they exist. And that is what makes people follow them. Think about Apple. Many tech companies sell computers and phones. They all say, we make great products with the best technology. But Apple starts differently. Apple's message is, we believe in thinking differently. We challenge the status quo. We make beautiful, easy-to-use products. Because they start with why, people feel connected to them. That is why Apple has loyal customers. It is not just about their devices. It is about the experience and innovation they bring. Another example is Martin Luther King Jr. He did not just say, we need equal rights. He said, I have a dream. He shared a vision. He spoke about a future where people were equal. His message inspired millions. They followed him not because of a detailed plan, but because they believed in the same future. He started with why. His words moved people's emotions, and emotions lead to action. The Wright brothers also followed this idea. They were not the richest or the most educated men trying to build the first flying machine, but they had a strong purpose. They believed humans could fly, and they worked with passion. Others had better resources, but the Wright brothers had a strong why, and they succeeded. They overcame failures, setbacks, and doubts because their purpose was bigger than the obstacles. When companies or leaders lose their why, they start to struggle. Many businesses begin with a clear purpose, but over time, they focus more on what they sell. They lose the reason that made them special. When that happens, they lose loyal customers and employees. People stop feeling a connection to the brand. A great example of this is Walmart. Sam Walton, its founder, started with a clear why: to help small towns get quality products at low prices. He cared about customers and employees. But after he passed away, Walmart focused more on cutting costs and profits. The company lost its original why, and its culture suffered. Employees were no longer treated as partners, and customers started seeing the company as just another big business rather than a place that genuinely cared about them. Another example is the difference between TiVo and Netflix. TiVo had a great product. It allowed people to record and watch TV on their own schedule. But TiVo marketed itself by explaining what it did. People did not feel connected to it. Netflix, on the other hand, focused on why, giving people freedom to watch what they love, anytime, anywhere. That purpose helped Netflix grow while TiVo struggled. Netflix did not just sell streaming. It sold convenience and a revolution in entertainment. That emotional connection made all the difference. Simon Sinek explains that starting with why also builds trust. People follow leaders and brands they trust. When a company is clear about its why, it attracts employees and customers who share the same belief. When a leader has a strong why, people are willing to go the extra mile for them. Trust is what keeps people coming back. He gives the example of the U.S. Marine Corps. The Marines do not attract people by talking about salary or benefits. They attract people who believe in honor, duty, and sacrifice. Because of that, Marines have a strong bond. They trust each other because they share the same why. This belief system is what drives them to work as a team and sacrifice for each other in ways that other organizations struggle to replicate. The book also talks about the role of the brain. Our brain has two main parts when making decisions. The outer part thinks logically. It understands facts. But the inner part, called the limbic brain, controls emotions and decisions. When companies and leaders communicate only with facts, they appeal to logic. But when they communicate their why, they appeal to emotions. And emotions drive decisions. This is why a great speech or a heartfelt mission can move people more than a list of features. This is why people buy expensive brands even when cheaper options exist. They do not buy the product, they buy the feeling. They buy the belief. When Tesla sells a car, it does not say, "We make electric cars." It says, "We believe in a future without gas-powered cars." People who believe in that future are willing to buy Tesla cars, even if they cost more. They see themselves as part of a movement for change, rather than just customers of a company. The book also warns about the danger of manipulation. Many companies use promotions, discounts, or fear to sell. These tactics work in the short term, but they do not build loyalty. People may buy because of a discount, but they will switch brands if another company offers a better deal. However, when people buy because they believe in the company's why, they stay loyal. Loyalty is built on trust, not transactions. A clear example is Harley-Davidson. People do not buy Harley motorcycles just because they are good bikes. They buy them because they believe in the Harley lifestyle. They feel part of something bigger. That is why Harley riders even get tattoos of the brand. It is not just a product, it is an identity. They see themselves as rebels, free spirits, and part of family. That emotional connection is far stronger than any marketing tactic. So, how can businesses and individuals find their why? Simon says to look at the past. Look at moments when you felt most inspired or happy. What was common in those moments? What made you feel alive? That is where your why is hidden. Understanding those key moments will give you clues about your deeper purpose. Companies should ask, why do we start? What problem do we solve? What do we believe? When they find their why, they should communicate it clearly. They should use it to guide every decision. Leaders should hire people who believe in the same why. Customers and employees will stay loyal when they feel a deeper connection. When everything aligns with the why, success follows naturally. The book ends with a simple idea. People do not buy what you do, they buy why you do it. If you want to inspire others, start with why. Whether you're leading a company, starting a business, or just trying to make an impact, focus on your purpose. When you start with why, you will attract people who believe what you believe. And that is how great leaders and companies change the world. Your why is the foundation of everything you build. It is what turns ideas into movements and businesses into legacies.